Yo, yo,
Yo, yo.
welcome to another episode of This and That. Host, Mr. 357, and my guest today, a very special guest, important guest as well. State your name, sir.
I am right now known as Z Dot, but I also am known as A Dot, the CEO and founder of GEW. If you know, you know. What is good?
You know, what is good? Well, see, what a lot of people don't know either. Let me get it clear. Let me get it out the air now. You know what I'm saying? Put the cards down the table. I know this man for years. We grew up together.
Facts.
We were kids, right? Tell them.
Yeah, man.
So my listeners, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna see. You can call me motherfucker.
Mr. 357. Man, I've fucking gotta be like 25 years just about, probably, right? I'd say.
I say 25 years.
Yeah,
that
man.
sounds about
Crazy, right on
right.
the Park Slope streets, 19th Street, 20th, the whole 5th Street, the
22nd,
fucking
baby.
Sunset, whatever
Yo.
the whole slope, the whole Brooklyn. We would know,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
man.
that's
we
fact.
go back, man. DVDs. Well, I'm gonna say DVD. That's why I call you now. But 357 was the man out there, man. We was always in the streets and shit. So yeah, we go
right.
a long
that's
way.
right.
Back,
You know me as Pito. Everybody
Yes.
knows me as Pito from back in the days. But I'm in character in these little chats and
It's facts.
community that we're in. You know, so and talking about community, you're the founder, CEO, the boss of the most watched car show in right now at the moment,
Shit.
WWE.
Yeah.
The WWE 2K movement, I'm telling you, the views is crazy. And
Yeah.
and it's funny because you're the type that didn't even care about views. You didn't
Yeah.
care about all that shit.
That's
So
100%.
yeah,
Still,
so
man.
tell us how this whole became the real deal. Like the way it started to where we at now.
All right, so we'll go back almost say coming up on a year now. Say it was like late December, early January when Miss Dance Winter said, "Yo, let's watch wrestling." She like just came across the channel or whatever. She saw it. She was like, "Oh, let's start watching it." And then me and the first lady told her about all the
Shout
times.
out to Baker, the first lady. Shout out to Miss
Fact.
Dance. Yep.
Was telling her about the stories about us growing up, the Attitude Era, the Mankind, the Thumbtacks, the Thrown Off the Hell in a Cell, all this, and how it used to be. And she said, let's start watching. So that's what we did. Come January, watched our first pay-per-view Royal Rumble together. And then they had the special announcement for their game coming out, WWE. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to get that, I get it. And then as I got it, as we got closer to WrestleMania and stuff, I got the game. She saw that you could create your character, you could create arena, you could create this, you could do all that. The creations are endless. You could upload, download, whatever you want to do. The community creations are bonkers. They finally did something good with their game because their game still needs a lot of work, but that's beyond the point.
We'll get to that in a minute too.
She saw that.
Right.
She was like, why don't you be, the like Vince McMahon, start your own thing? And I was like,
fire.
Excuse me. I was like, I used to do something like that back in the day on like WrestleMania 2000, but not, run it. We just used to make created wrestlers and fight for the titles and have daily shows. Just just fight this match, boom, boom. So I mean, I just started. I was like, you know what? Let's fuck it. Let's stream. So I just threw out a quick, video saying, hey, this is the date I'm gonna start, and just started promoting, telling all the people that liked wrestling, people I grew up with, just like, yo, you want to come support, come check us out. And now we're here today.
Right. And I remember that because you came, because you came to me and you was like, yo, I'm doing this wrestling stream. You're not really playing. So if you got the game, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up with your guy. If not, I got you. I can make one for you. Just watch my show.
Facts.
And I remember then you told me, I was like, yo, this shit is all right. And I like this shit. And so Miss Dance, as soon as she saw wrestling and you started watching it with her, it brought back memories to you, and you put her on to everything that you were doing, and it's basically what happened now. So she liked it off the rip, right?
Yeah, she did. She liked it off the rip. She was very, intrigued by it and entertained, and like, oh, look at these people flying and the ladies wrestling and all that. And before that, though, last year I pulled out my N64 so we could play WrestleMania 2000. They wasn't with it because of the graphics. They were like, ew,
They were like, "What is this garbage?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
no,
"What? Y'all
I
don't
know.
even know half the story, man. This is the
You
real
don't
shit,
even
man.
know.
Shit.
You don't even know what we had to do to get those $55 to get that
Hell yeah.
cartridge.
What? And
You
then
know,
just
shit.
you think like making a wrestler now took long. Back then, the same shit, man. You have to, especially if you want to down to the T when they didn't have the wrestlers in the game. You'd want Chris Benoit. You'd want Kurt Angle. You'd have to go
Absolutely.
on fucking the internet and look up each and every face 9 and head 4 and hair 3. It was crazy, man. So
Absolutely. And you know what's crazy? That we didn't have that back then.
yeah,
And that's
man.
what I was gonna say. We came
Sick
from that era.
shit.
And imagine what we could have did. I was talking to Tolos about this not too long ago.
I heard
Imagine
it.
what we
I
could have
heard it.
did. Imagine this, right? Imagine this shit that we got now that you're doing right now. Imagine that around that era, bro. We would have
It'd
been
be
fucking insane.
yeah.
Lost sleep.
It would have blew up because wrestling was definitely more impactful back then than it is now. I think so.
I agree. I agree.
And WrestleMania 2000 and No Mercy was just mind blowing. So
Yeah.
if you can
We never
imagine,
had that.
whew,
I know.
yeah.
We never really had that. We always wanted that in wrestling games. Like, yo, I want to
Mm-hmm.
come out with a belt. I want to play with this guy.
Yes,
You know what I'm
man. Yeah.
saying? And those days are golden days, man.
Amazing. Yeah, man. Even I would even put up the first WWE versus SmackDown on PlayStation, the first one. That was another classic one when you had like ratings for your shows. You would make a show, and at the end of the show you would get a rating. Like was it like a 9.5 out of a 10, and that would like get the fans going. So that's the shit you live
Right,
for.
because you're right. That was the shit that we lived for, bro. And the crazy part is that uh they didn't really do good with the Warzone and all the other shit that came
Yeah,
out before
house,
the
all that. Yeah.
WrestleMania 2000.
Yep.
You know, that was a little kind of corny, but we was like so intrigued into it. Like you said, man, we was loving it. We loved
I
it.
love that. I love those days.
Yeah,
Grand.
man. So, you know,
Shit.
like what's so what was your goal when you decided to make this GW thing pop off for Miss Dance? What was the goal that you set to yourself? You was like, you know what, I'm gonna set this goal and do this, and if it happens, it happens. If it don't, well, fuck it. Or it was
So.
just a freestyle, like, let me just do this for fun.
Yeah,
And
I'm
she
trying to
loved it.
think like goal wise. Still don't set any goals now, man. The GW family is the one who set the goals. Like, yeah, we deserve a 1K subscribers or 2K. Or to me, it's just as
Absolutely.
long as I get the returning viewers who've been here from day one that are into it. That's to me, that's what the show matters the most for. Like those people who keep coming back. Because it's a crazy world out there. It's a big world. Not everyone's always going to watch every show or see every match, or
Of course not.
people got their
Yeah.
own lives and all this. That's the number one thing that I stand by. Like handle your real life stuff and all that. And with second, you could catch a live show. Cool. If you can't, there's replays when you could catch them. That's how I feel. So I didn't really have goals. It was just more of let's get this out here and see. Let's get Miss
See what
Dance
it
to
see
see
what we can do with
people.
it. Right.
Live on YouTube because she watches YouTube. So to see now herself on YouTube as a wrestler and stuff, it excited her, and then people wanting her to win, that excited her more. So it's
That's
mainly for
awesome.
the family now. Like anyone who's still here and still coming back to watch it, that's what it's for now. Everyone
Oh yeah,
else,
that's awesome.
they come second. They stay here and watch. I mean, hats off to them. I appreciate anyone who takes any time out of their day to watch me because I'm a nobody, man. Shit, I'm telling you, man.
Well, you're somebody now with all this
Yeah, I mean, I
that's
guess so.
happening.
I mean, I still all I really do. I'll be honest with you. I just give the commentary. I set up the matches, but there's a lot of shit that you real people go behind the scenes.
Us motherfuckers, you say?
Yeah, you
Right.
motherfuckers do. You guys do the videos.
Absolutely.
You guys also have like creative minds. You guys work together and understand that it's just a game that you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some, and at the end of the day, we're just living a
We
fantasy
have
life.
fun with it.
Yeah, exactly.
We have
We all
most of
want to be
us,
wrestlers, so
right?
we do it
Most
in
of
one
us
way or
live the
another.
same mentality.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
we
you
have the same mindset.
yeah, if you think about it, if you were a real wrestler and you get told, all right, this is your match tonight, but you got to lose, like you're gonna feel a certain type of way. You know that you're letting people down. Damn, I got to lose this
Right.
match here in GW. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. I really, honestly, I always say I don't care what happens. Just entertain us. Like everyone's gonna get their time to shine, their day to shine, and you know
Shout out to you for
Just
that
work with me,
because
you know?
you're a real one. Yeah, you're a real one. Because there's a lot of companies out there. Well, not really. Well, yeah, you could say
Yeah,
companies. Just
I've heard there's
e-feds.
over 3,000 Efeds, man. But
That's
I
insane.
honestly don't
Can you
pay
imagine
attention
that?
to any of them. I don't go anywhere and look for ideas. I don't do none of that. I don't have time for that. I just whatever we have on our brand is what we do, and we're staying with that movement. And it's a shout out to a lot of the creative minds who come up with ideas. Like they'll hit me up on the side and be like, I want to do this, and then someone else will hit me up with something else, and I'm like, all right, maybe I can make this and this work together, and then something else comes in the line. And I was like, all right, and
Yeah.
I don't
No,
ever really
absolutely.
say no to anyone. So
That's the thing too with your EFED. Like you're with the GW. Well, let's not call it GW because we're getting bigger than GW now. It's gonna be Global
I
Studios,
see. It's
which
global studios we have
yeah, we
adapted to. We brought the brand into the global studios.
right,
So
man.
I'm
No,
cool
right.
about
I
that.
like that.
Shout out to I don't know if it was Storm who came up with the name or whatever. I know it's so many
Yeah,
people working
shout out to
on shit.
Storm, man. That's
So
what I was gonna say about the brand. You know, because the brand, like you said, you give people the opportunity to open up their own storylines. So if
yeah,
you
man.
work with, so for example, uh, I hit up uh, I hit up any individual. Say I hit up Spicy Rico. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Spicy Rico. I hit up
Shout out.
Spicy Rico and I'm like, hey, let me make a storyline. Let's make a storyline together. You know what I'm saying? We'll come with the storyline to you,
Yep.
and you tell us if it's good and if it's not. Right? That's how it works.
Facts. Yeah, yeah. I mean, most of the time I won't ever say it's not good because we could always they'll hit me with like, all right, I want this and that to happen, and this is how that's gonna play out. And then I'll throw
Shout
like
out to the show. This
a
and that.
little fact, shout out to everyone. I'll throw a little something else in there, like a curveball, and it just makes it even more like, intrigued and people want to see it. Like tonight, we just had a show tonight that I had a main event set to be a tag team match. That
See?
tag team match did not happen because the Nightmares, Z dot, shout out to all the Nightmares. Um,
Yes, sir. Shout out
I
to
would
the
say
nightmares, the demonic
Wednesday
nightmares.
night, I think, right before Thanksgiving, I hit up our man Icy and said, yo, this is the card. I sent him the card. I was like, that main event's not happening. I need you to get this guy attacked, this guy attacked, this guy attacked. And he was like, what? He was like, what? I was like, yeah. I was like, if you could, I don't need the videos till at least Monday because Thanksgiving. I got to work this, that, and the third. Cool. Gets the videos to me. Rest is history. No one saw that coming. We had a new
No
clone
one.
shown off tonight, looking like a swamp. That motherfucker's dangerous. Do you know who he is?
I do not. I do not know who
Yo,
he
I'll
is.
break it
But
here
listen,
live on this and that. I'll
bring it.
break
You
it to you.
can go ahead. Break it down. Go ahead.
It is your boy Savage.
Yikes. I kind of saw the resemblance. I didn't want to say that because I didn't know how he felt about the storyline himself when
No,
I asked him
he's
about it.
down with it. He
You know,
loved it.
oh, he's okay.
He came
Oh,
to
then
us.
there you go.
He came to
Shout
us.
out to Savage Vega, also one of the
Yes.
creators.
The CFO of FEW, man, getting the new talent over there. Great show this past Saturday at 2 p.m. A lot of great talent down there, man. I'm excited to, we just got man David Pope. Shout out to Pope. I know he
Shout
lost
out to David
tonight,
Pope.
but that guy has heart, man. He has the blood out there. He's leaving it out there. The sweat's there, the tears. He's a problem, man. I like what I see in that guy. Shout out to Wonder Boy. He's another,
Shout out to Wonder
great
Boy as
fucking
well.
talent.
Yes.
Tyler
And
Jones.
talk
Yeah, we'll
speaking
see.
about
We'll see.
speaking about the Wonder Boy. Shout out to Tyler Jones, by the way. Also,
Yeah.
speaking about the Wonder Boy situation, you want to elaborate to the people also about how that came to be because there is a secret behind the whole Wonder Boy thing, so everybody won't get it confused when he sees him out there say something
Nah.
disrespectful or something like
Yeah,
that. You know
nah.
what I'm saying?
So
'Cause
Wonder Boy, I mean, you probably know a little more about Wonder Boy than I do, to be honest with you. I just know he's from the Midas Management, I know. And he's
yep.
just
Shout
an
out to
up
Fresh Prince.
and come yes, Fresh Prince with great fucking creative mind, great skills, creating people. The technique is there with the wrestling moves. You got combos, you got different fighting styles. Every man that man puts together to go in the ring has a different type of, fighting style.
Yeah,
There's one to be a
a unique
striker,
character to himself.
powerhouse.
Yep.
Yes, unique too. I mean,
Yep.
they all have their own they're all set in their own ways, and it's amazing. But from what I know from Wonder Boy is, he was down in FEW. I gave him a shot. He proved himself, and since then he's just keeps climbing the ladder. He'll go attack.
Yeah.
He attacked Our man DBD, he attacked anybody.
Yes,
He wants to smoke. He wants it.
He wants to smoke. He wants to smoke. Basically, what I know about the kid is that he's a real life character.
Okay.
He plays his character behind the scenes. He tells the Midas management what to
Nice.
say, what to do, whatever. So how
That's
to book his
awesome.
matches.
See,
Yeah,
that's new
and
to me. I didn't know that. I just
yeah,
seen Wonder
and
Boy
he's openly
fighting. Boom.
yeah. The thing is, he's openly gay. That's what
Okay.
I was trying to say. You
That's
know what I'm
dope.
saying? So
Shout out to
yeah,
him, man. Coming
yeah.
out. A lot
Shout
of
out to
people be
that too,
scared
man.
to do
Because
that. I know it's a crazy world, and
yes, sir.
you get viewed on your character in real life and how you present yourself. But shout out to you, Wonder Boy, man. We're glad you're part of the movement, and that's cool. We like that. That's dope.
Right, and that's dope that he's holding it down in the locker room. You know,
Yeah,
backstage, he doesn't give a shit what anybody says. He's out there, he's performing, he's winning matches. Right. So what
that's
can
what
you
it's
say about
about.
that?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
That's
Wonder
what.
Boy
That's another
Midas
thing.
Management.
A lot of people, man. That's like these newcomers. They understand the procedures. They understand that 2K has the last word. What you
Oh
can
yeah.
do is you can set
Mm-hmm.
up their storylines for them. You can make them do this and that, but you can't make them win matches or lose matches.
It's facts. I
So
don't.
let's get that out in the open,
Yeah, I
right?
don't do that shit. I don't get like I say it on the air all the time. I don't give a fuck who wins. I do care if you vote against the nightmares. I've been saying that. And you seen Texan paid. You saw Zay pay. You
Yep.
saw who else paid tonight? Fuck, I forgot the other
Everybody
guy.
paid.
Dirty paid.
Everybody's so yes, right? That's
Everyone's
right.
gonna pay. That's it. So if the votes up there, the polls up there, and you make the wrong decision, Khan paid too. Khan was supposed to have his rematch. Guess what? I scratched that. I have other plans for that. You'll see up and
Okay.
coming. Yep. But yeah, just don't do it,
That's how
man.
you
Just
do it,
listen to me when I
businessman
say
style.
facts. Just listen to me when I say don't vote against my people in the ring. The clones are here for a reason. There's a lot of people don't think there's a story behind it, but the story is slowly but surely going to break out. So pay attention. Keep your eyes glued to the screen, like I always say, and you're going to be like, oh shit, okay, I see that now. But yeah,
Of
man,
course.
shout out to everybody working, man. I appreciate everyone who's dealing with everything that we got going on and waiting patiently for their time to shine again in the ring for a title shot and to get their name called up. It's coming, man. We have Total Elimination coming in December. I don't have a date yet, but it's coming. We also have Lock and Loaded. I don't know if you heard or seen anything on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen.
So that's
I'm
going to be
aware
like a
to everything
special
that's
show
going on.
type shit. So that's also coming in December. So keep your eyes glued for that as well. That's going to be a little
These
twist for that.
pay-per-views. Every
Shout to,
pay-per-view gets
yeah,
better. You
maybe
know.
2 pay-per-views in December, maybe, or that might just be a surprise show.
Ooh,
But
ooh.
shout out to Storm for that idea. He brought it to my attention, made the design and everything, and the rest is history now. It's like, yeah, let's do it. And then we also have Savage has something planned for January for us. So pay attention to what we have in January.
FEW.
It's crazy. Yeah, we have
Yes,
stories for years, bro. This shit.
that's awesome. Talking about stories too. I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
bring up an
Yeah,
FEW
yeah.
character. Um, RJ Bombshell. What's going
Mm-hmm.
on?
So RJ is if you don't know about RJ, in character, out of character, first and foremost, I love the guy.
Shout out to RJ Bombshell.
Shout out to RJ Bombshell. He should be back in FEW, trying to make his way back up. He was supposed to, honestly, he should have been called up already, but the fact
I was
is,
just gonna get to that.
yeah,
You
yeah.
think he should have been
The
called up by
fact
now?
is, he should have been, but we had a plan for him down in FEW, and I don't want to get back into that story. If you've been around, you know what happened.
Right.
Words
He
were
spoke
said.
about it in the show before too.
Yeah. Words were said, this, that, and the third, and he didn't like it. He stood up for what he believed, which I totally support. And if you agree on something, that's what your heart is set on, then you follow that, and do what you got to do. No hard feelings. Like I said, I love the guy. But we have to now. He messed up about a story or two. He was also supposed to have a story down in FEW with DBD, and that story got messed up.
Yeah, he botched it.
Yeah, on top of that, he was a captain for FEW for the November to Remember pay-per-view. That kind of got messed up. And then his son, Jay Bombshell, who was also down there a champion, that got messed up. So there was about 4 or 5 storylines we had planned, me and Savage, when we were talking behind the scenes of how we were going to do it. And it kind of just, unraveled. The puzzle got broken. And
right. He botched. He threw.
Yes, he did.
A wrench.
Exactly. I don't dislike him for it. I don't not respect him. Like I said, I respect him. He had stand up for what you believe. But he's back now. I can't give him the call up yet because I don't want to hear everyone saying, why is he getting called up if I have to work? Because there's some great talent out in FEW right now who's really working, who I got my eye on that the next call up.
And I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be crazy. It's a crazy decision for you
Mm-hmm.
yourself to make these decisions to be like, yo, I think I want to call this guy up because you have so much talent that you don't
Yes.
know which ones to be like, damn, this guy has been around the same time as this person, and
Yeah. It's
they've been
tough. It's
working,
tough, man. Like
you know,
Cope got
and they do their promos too. I've
yeah.
seen a couple of
I've seen
promos in that.
yeah, I love it. Like I say, you don't have to do a promo every day. Promo here and there works. I have to get back on my promo game as well. I'll probably drop one tomorrow. But there's a lot of talent, like I said, in FEW, men and women that I'm looking at right now, maybe for December. But excuse me, personally for Bombshell, the first thing he needs to do is to make up which character he wants to be. That's first. Get that out the way.
Okay.
Set your stone on that character, and let's work. Because me and Savage have a plan for him, but we're just not sure what character he wants to bring to the table. It seems like every couple of days there's a switch in a character, and that's hard to deal with us. And not only for us, like to keep uploading and downloading, you lose momentum, man. You don't want to do that.
You lose momentum.
You don't want to do that. We've been through it too much. Yeah, man.
I mean, my character myself been through that experience, so I know what you're talking about there when it comes to momentum. I spoke to Hopkins about that.
Yeah,
he said
tough. It's rough.
That 2K's like it's fucked up for that, but
yes,
it is what it is, man. It's fair.
Yeah, I learned from Val. Val was the first one that brought that to my attention, and then Storm was telling me after, and I was like, "Wow, that's just crazy." But it's a real thing, man. You lose everything you had. So find out your character, roll with that character, keep it for a while. Let's work. Like I said, we have something planned for him. We just got to see which character it's going to be, and we could go from there. And within a month or two, even before, he could be called up. Make that impact, man. It's not hard to make an impact here.
That's correct. I mean, he's made an impact. That's what I'm saying. Just get it together, kid. That's all.
That's it. 100%. Yeah. Like I said, I like the kid. I like his style. I like what he brings to the table. Love the promos. Love the shit talking. Just find a character your heart is set on, and let's roll with it, man. Let's take him to the top.
Let's do it. I mean, because you said it. Everybody has like at least an alter ego character there. Also, they probably have another character which they put them out there just to rumble around and shit.
Oh yeah,
call our fill-ins.
Granted, but, yeah. We got
but
when we
all got really one main character.
Yes.
But when we really started, all got one main character.
FEW, or even when I started GEW, I only had a few created characters. I was using the real WWE legends and real WWE stars, and I would get some text messages and saying to me, "Oh, we want more creative wrestlers." So I just said, "All right, cool." I just started downloading people before I actually found people. Before we brought in the majority of the new GEW family, it was just downloading random characters, and we're gonna have this fight and just throwing matches together. So we've come a long way. Like I said, we got a lot of great talent, and everyone wants to be at the top. I know, and everyone wants a title, and everyone wants that. But try to tell these guys the title ain't title don't make you, man. You make the title. So
you make the title.
You could be you could be a DVD out there, not have the title, but still be the main attraction of the show. Everyone's calling out.
Person.
That's I mean, and then you got people like Red Rum. He doesn't always win those title matches that he's in, but he's going to give you that excitement from start to finish. I love Red Rum.
I see a DVD and Red Rum as those guys that they don't really hold titles.
Yep.
But they'll give you a fucking
impact.
show when you go
and they
out
make
there.
the impact.
You know what I'm saying? They sell the fight. Basically.
Yes,
like that fight sells itself. When they're in the card, the fight sells itself.
Mm-hmm.
I get you.
And that's what you got to have that. You got to have those type of guys around too. But I mean, not to burst anyone's bubble or say like they're not good enough to win a title. I see both of those guys winning titles eventually down the line. Their time's going to come. Everyone's time's going to come.
I agree.
How long will they hold a title for is a question. That's another thing.
Yes. The thing is, just put on a show. Win or lose. You want to see me fight again. You know what I'm saying? Like when I do the promos as DVD, when I cut my promos and all that, I go out there and I talk trash. So I want the person that I'm fighting or the person that's basically the next opponent to know that yo, I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. I'm gonna go out there and kick your fucking ass. You get what I'm saying?
Hell
So
yeah.
now everybody who's paying attention to the promos know, yo, I gotta see this because this guy
Yeah.
was talking hella shit, talking about
Exactly.
he's
I
gonna
mean,
be,
you
you
could
know,
date back to the Buried Alive match with you and Val, man. That was
that's correct.
a must see match. We went from one fucking arena to another arena for one match. Where you see that
That's
shit
awesome.
happen at? We went
Yeah,
from an arena to a graveyard. You don't see that shit anywhere else, man. I'm telling you,
that is
man, the
correct.
shit we think of over here, man, it's mind blowing, bro. The shit that a lot of these people come up with and be like, all right, I'm gonna hit up this guy and work with this guy and do this, and boom. And shout to Hopkins and Spicy for doing the 3 stages of hell and
Oh
doing a
yeah.
little
Oh,
twist to it. They made their
we
own
have a
type
lot
of
of,
matches, you know?
and
Shit.
I was talking to a couple of the roster. So I spoke to Tolos. I spoke to Caleb
Hopkins
Hopkins. I spoke
spoke
to
to
I spoke to
Arebus,
that's
Nico.
correct.
Yes, TBG. I've been
Yes,
there, man. Princess Alicia. I've listened to all of them. I'm up to date
and
finally. So
so yeah, basically, so you know that these guys are putting in work individually.
yes.
Some of them are creators of their own, and like I told them, and I'm telling you, everybody who creates their character, this is your own, like free, like your free time, like to be a
Mm-hmm.
kid again, or
Yes.
to like be creative
Be
with
that
yourself
wrestler.
and just
Shit.
exactly, So
Yes, man.
knowing that, and you mentioned all these great artists. I mean, great talent that we have, and they are also artists because
Yes.
they paint a picture in the ring. Uh, Give me your top five. Not being biased. Can't pick yourself.
Yeah,
Can't
yeah.
pick your
I wouldn't
daughter.
pick myself.
Anyway,
You know me. I don't even give a fuck if I wrestle. I don't even want to be on the show. They're like, oh, A Dot, why don't you wrestle?
you're Vince McMahon, so
I
you
don't
you
need to
can be on the
wrestle.
show whenever the fuck you want.
It could, but
Exactly.
to me, it's not about that. It's more about getting you guys out there, showcasing your talent, and me just giving you the play-by-play shit. Like that's what
I
that's what it
got you.
is for me. This new
That's what you thrive on that. So
yes,
that's basically what
exactly.
you're
To see
saying.
you guys out there and like the kids out there, the Bubba Watsons, the Young Mellows, the
Yeah, man, they
Jujus,
love this.
the Jaji Lights. Those are the shit. But all right. So top five, huh?
Yeah, your top
uh,
five of GW right now, and
right now.
it is what it is. And
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
not. It doesn't matter what order. Just your top
All right.
five. You're like, yo,
So
you know,
my top. So when you ask top five, you say my top five favorite wrestlers or my top five want to see wrestlers.
GW.
GW
No, the top five GW wrestlers.
that
The
I
top
want to
five, you'd be
see.
like, yo, I'd love to see this
Okay,
motherfucker fight,
I'm going with Red
even if
Rum.
it's a female.
Red Rum's number one,
Of course,
hands
shout out to
hands
Red Rum.
down, bro. No title, whatever title. Red Rum will dive off a ladder. Red Rum will flip over the ropes. Red Rum will give you fully unload on you, man. And I love it, man. Won't talk the shit. He just does what he got to do.
Absolutely.
So Red Rum to him. Number two, I'm gonna go with Hopkins. Caleb
Ooh,
Hopkins always
of course,
finding a
shout
way
out
to
to
get.
Caleb.
Yeah, he's always finding a way to get the job done in the ring, pulling out all the shots. Let's see. I'll say Miss Dance at number three because she's the woman with
Number three.
2013 moves, and
Yes,
she's
sir.
always working on her moveset to get better. So the
Shout out to Miss
reason for
Dance.
her, I'll give you a little insight. The reason for her, it's so easy to name her that, and she keeps coming out with these new moves because I don't ever have to upload or download her. I could just do the move set on my WWE. So she's always, not losing any type of momentum, but she could always have some type of new move set for any night that she gets in the ring.
Yes, sir.
So number
That's
four.
that sounds dope.
Yeah, that is, man. It's
Dance
you
for
know
that.
you get a little you get your I guess your benefits when you own the game and if you're running this shit like I don't work on my moves or the Baker move or anything, but from Miss Dance, I work on her moves just so since she got that name, it just sounds better when she shows
Yeah,
the new
she's
moves.
always dancing in it. Yeah,
Oh
she's
yeah.
dancing in there.
So
That's
you got Red Rum, Hopkins, Miss Dance, Sue Lady in there. I
number
will
four.
say number four. Um, I'm gonna go with Rain or Storm.
Storm,
Another
because Rain is just a character.
yeah. I'll go
He's
with
playing a
Storm.
storyline now.
And for fifth to see in the ring, I love to see. I will go with yeah. I'm gonna say DVD. I'll go with DBD.
Of course, DBD got to be in the top five.
Win or lose, he's always he's another one of those characters. Win or lose, it doesn't give a fuck.
100%, man.
Yeah, he just wants to be out there and put on a show.
I just want to entertain the kids.
Yeah,
basically the kids didn't pay.
I would say just missing my top 5. Like if I could go to 10, I'd have Spicy up there, Wolf's up there, Khan's up there. There's a lot of there's so much great talent, man. It's just hard to put. Wonder Boy is starting to grow on me too, man. The man is just a beast in the ring.
Beast.
Yeah, he is, man. I love watching him tonight. Great performance, man. Texan's another one I miss, man. There's too many superstars here, man. Fuck.
Too many.
Damn, bro.
Texan should have been in top 3.
I know he should have. Let's see. If he could beat Wonder Boy, we'll see. We'll talk. I'll move him up. But it's just for Red Rum number 1, it's just he gets me out my seat every time, man. That's what it is, and that's what I love. So because it gives me the energy to give you guys, to keep you guys, the eyes glued to the screen and not want to miss what Red Rum's going to do next.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a hard top 5, but shit, I forgot Dirty Sanchez too, man. Fuck. Zay, I forgot that. You guys are going to hate me after this show. Z, I don't care. Whatever. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dirty, man. Shout out to Zay. Also, to tell you the truth, I was going to tell you about Zay too. A lot of people be sleeping on Zay. Like, they don't really
100%
give him the props that he deserves.
Yeah, man.
I feel like Zay's underrated. And, shout out to Zay because that's like a real bro to us in real life.
Yeah,
too.
GW fucking face right now. He's the heavyweight champion. He's been unstoppable since he took down Sergeant General, who's been doing this for 20 plus years. Zay's been handing out ass whoopings left and right. He took out 787, almost said 787. Took out the General 787. He took out Red Rum. He took out Sadistic Joker. He took out Savage. I think he took out someone else too. He's like 5 title defenses.
Sadistic Joker.
Yeah. Sadistic.
He took everybody else out, but the thing is, he didn't take out DBD.
Sir Morning too. He took out Sir Morning too. He got
Sir
6 title defenses right now under his belt, man. The man is a force to be reckoned with. So you're saying he didn't take out DBD? I mean,
DBD got the best of him. Yeah, you know how it goes.
DBD owns him right now, but
we'll keep that in storyline for another time.
Don't worry though. I mean, I know people waiting for that $1 billion title. I got something in store for that $1 billion title.
Yes, sir.
So that'll probably be on Thursday's show. Maybe the title will be on the line. So we'll see who he's fighting.
And you know what? Shout out to Storm also. A lot of people be sleeping because Storm, you mentioned him, he was one of your top 10s also. He's been winning titles since he got here.
Yeah, man.
He's reigning tag team champion. Now he's again the television champion. Yep. Like this man is no joke, right?
I mean, you have a lot of people out here, like who are great wrestlers, who know the game. They study the game. They study the opponents in the ring, I guess, week in and week out, and they make a move set. And these move sets are deadly. When you get in the ring against these opponents, they know what they need to do to beat that other opponent. And there's guys like Storm, Hopkins, and Val, I think, are the top 3. Spicy's getting really good at it. Tolos is getting really good at it. Savage is good at it too. He's gotten better. Getting a move set down pack, like a pattern for your wrestler that he's gonna hit you with this, that's gonna come, that, boom, boom.
That's correct.
And as you watch, you see, all right, this move is gonna lead up to this move, and then you're gonna see something like this. You're gonna see a submission in the middle, and it wears down the opponent the way 2K works. I guess like you hurt their leg, their arm, and the rest just falls into place for a guy like Storm, a guy like Val. They work down their opponent enough to secure the victory, whether it's submission or pin.
Yeah, their creative mindset is crazy.
Yes, when it comes to the moves. Like there's a lot of people that kick out a lot of finishes. Wolf Danger kicks out a lot of finishes. He's one of you've kicked out of a lot. Spicy kicked out of a lot. Everyone got their their special again about them. Like you get in the ring with Spicy, there's no quit. Him and Sergeant General, still one of the greatest matches in GW history in the Iron Man match. You know,
100%.
you just got people that never give up. So they got that heart. So gotta love what we have here, man. I love all these guys here, and they do a phenomenal job. And can't wait to the next show, man. Tomorrow night, man. Already working on the card.
That's correct, man.
Card
Shout out to
card is set.
Tuesdays, Saturday,
Shit,
Thursdays.
that's right.
That's always fire. And you know what's crazy? That you always break 1,000 views. And it's not to be cocky, but this is facts, ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
If
I'm
you're-
saying
if you're
recently, the last couple of shows, I have to get back to my old promoting ways, like all on the Discord, the Facebook. I've been slacking with work and shit. So
Oh yeah, no. Well, I make sure that everybody knows.
yeah,
You know,
I know
it's
you're
all
out
done
there
now.
promoting, top
You
promoting
know,
in the business, man. Can't
you know how it
nobody do
goes.
what you do, shit.
I'm
So
paid, man. So I'm
out
making sure
there,
the word is out there.
you're promoting
That's
on.
that's the thing about that's the thing I was gonna say about the Efed world. Like you got to make people like tune into this.
Yeah,
Like you
you
got
gotta
to
have them
make sure you
interested.
promote
Yep.
yourself. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like promote yourself into like, yo, I can't wait to see Thursday. Can't wait to see Tuesday because this motherfucker's fighting this guy and shit.
Yeah.
And I've been watching the promos. You know, like that's awesome, man. That feeling that you get it makes you feel like a kid again. And wish that we had this back at that time
So
when
yeah,
we were
so
talking about earlier.
the to piggyback off that, really, like you say, oh, we have this promo, and then this fight's happening Tuesday or Thursday. Now we've come so far from where we first started back in March, where you would just know the matches, you would know this. The promo started, I think, like in April, May, and as we kept growing and growing, we got in tune and learned about a video system that we're able to utilize on our program. So basically now
Awesome.
you have surprise attacks, you have anything, kidnappings, you name it. We basically have something in the works for
Yeah,
everything.
we're doing it. That's
Other
awesome.
people can't do what we do, man. It's really different over here, not opposed just to the talent wise that we have, but creativity standpoint, video standpoint, producing, editing, you name it.
Yes, sir.
Global Studios
And talk,
is shit.
it's an amazing movement. A lot of people don't know yet. It's about to get started.
Yeah, I mean,
But
not only that,
talking about that,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, just my bad. Talking about that, right? How do you feel about like talent that you have that are probably starting off in FEW and stuff, and they're trying to promote their stuff inside the GW community, inside the GW universe? Like the followers that we got, they're tuned into GW. How do you feel about one of your talents going out there in the live chats where you're doing your show, and they're out there talking about whatever F or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Their own brand. How do you feel about that? Like in the live chats.
I'm not a person of that. Like I won't go to anyone's live shows or whatever and go promote GW. I say there's a time and place for that. You can hit up people individually and individual.
Right.
And
Absolutely.
hit them up and be like, yo, I got this this show. Come check it out. I'm looking for some wrestlers, or I'm looking for something. I don't know, whatever you're looking for in your brand. I've never done that from the day I started, just because I don't need anyone to say, yo, these dudes are copying me, or you're not creative. You're just over here to steal talent and steal this and that.
Right. No, because they're coming like they'll come in and they'll tell you something like, yo, you think you could create a ring for me, or you think you could create a logo,
yeah,
or
I've heard a lot about that. We also have had people stealing Storm, shout out to Storm, stealing his logos and shit and just changing a thing or two and saying it's theirs, and like, bro, we're not with it. Or we also had our man Val, Fresh Prince, he's been hit up to I forgot from who, saying, yo, can you get your wrestler over here, your GW wrestler, and have him over here and get this, that, and do this for me. And Val's like, nah, I'm not doing that for you, man. Like, now if someone wants to go and do something for someone else, by all means, I don't have a contract with anybody. I'm not like paying anybody, just don't
use our brand shit to use their shit. I got you.
That's my whole shit. So yeah, let's say 3,000 E-Feds, and I don't give a fuck about any of them because they don't bring what we bring to the table. Just from the standpoint alone of who we have in our family. No one could No one could do what we do. It doesn't even come close. That's what I
Correct.
say every time. Like, we're here, everyone else is here. I don't think about another brand. I remember DVD going out and saying, yo, there's other brands out there. My wife also, first lady, would go out there and be like, yo,
Yep.
I saw this
Yep.
video. There's a fat guy eating, and motherfuckers got me laughing. Like, whatever, man. Or they'll show me something else, and then someone will be like, hey, you heard about this Efed? They pick their winners and they do this and they screw people. I'm like, what?
You see it, yeah.
How do you
That's
how do
why
you do
JW
something
different.
like that? You don't do something
Yeah,
like that.
that's
Like, it's already bad
yeah.
enough that 2K sucks, man. You see a submission and you see a cover, and
Oh yeah.
9 out
I
of
was gonna
10
say that
times
too. I
that
was gonna
guy's
bring
gonna
that up
win.
to you.
You know, shit.
Yeah. I was gonna bring that up to you. Like, it's not your fault that this is happening. I mean, you gotta call it because you
Yeah,
gotta
man.
call the match, right? So how does that make you feel when you gotta call a match and you're like, oh
It
man,
sucks,
I
man.
know you, I feel you because that was for like a world title. You know what I'm saying? And it's like shit. You know,
So
disappointing, right?
yeah, it's very disappointing on the fact and the behalf of 2K because they can't get simple shit right. Like, hey, submission, the guy didn't tap out. There's no reason there should be a 3 count if he pins him. No reason.
You're right.
He didn't
No
tap out.
reason.
So he still has a little life left. Let's have a little more fight, hopefully, and see if there's another submission. If he taps out, then so be it. Or if he hits him with a finishing move and he gets the 3, cool. But from that standpoint sucks. I try to, I feel bad for the loser, and I try to, in the next couple weeks, try to give them another opportunity at some other title because I know it wasn't, they didn't just lose because they lost. They lost because 2K has its glitches, and so I try to look out for them. It's not right away because there's so much people after, I get hit up by like, I want this shot, I want this shot, I want that, I want. So
Oh yeah,
I tell
that's another
everyone,
thing too.
WIP, man, work in progress. You're gonna get your shot. But a lot of
Yeah,
people
but there's
have
also
grown to know.
you gotta yeah, no, of course, but they also gotta understand too. You're the boss, so they gotta come correct when they come to you. They can't come out if you know a certain talent. I'm not gonna say no names or stuff because there's a few talents that've been on losing streaks. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I don't want
Yep.
to like make them feel like downplay, but like if one of those people that've been on a major losing streak and really haven't done nothing in their storylines but lose, how do you feel about them coming to you talking about, hey, I deserve a shot at
So
this title or this and that? What do you
so
think?
I I'll say names because I don't think anyone will get mad.
You can say it. Go ahead.
Everyone's cool, down to earth. They understand it's
That's
for
you're the
business.
man. You can say it. I can't. Go ahead. Yes,
Everything
sir.
we do is for the business. To make it a better brand and keep hitting the top of the tops. So I'll say right after the Buried Alive, you or right before, somewhere in between. I gotta go back and look. But Val, shout out to Fresh Prince, great wrestler, great
Shout out
talent,
Fresh
great
Prince.
creative
Yes, sir.
mind. He think he just lost the $1 billion title, his shot at the $1 billion title to Sir Morning, and he wanted another shot or two right after the Buried Alive. And I was like, I can't do it, Val. I was like, you just had 2-3 title shots back to back, kind of, and you lost them. I don't want to just throw you in
Right.
another title shot. You got buried. Let's
You gotta.
hit you
Yeah, let's
back
keep it. Yeah.
to the boom and start you, little here and there. And right now, as you see, he is the king of the cage champion, working his way. He already called out Zay, said he wanted Zay, which right now he's on a crazy win streak. I don't have a problem with that as well. So we're gonna
Yes,
work
sir.
on something. There's something in the works. I don't want to give it all out, but if you're paying close attention, you see not only the Dragon, beat Hopkins,
That's correct.
some
Both go.
DWO stuff going on. So just pay attention. You'll see. That's what you see. Everything always comes back around. You just got to give it time. I tell everyone that, man.
And talk,
don't get down
and
on your
talking
luck
about
or
that.
high on your hopes.
Talk,
You got this.
it's up. You got it. It's right. You got it, bro. It's on you. And talking about that storyline, what do you think about the Wolf Danger? I mean, the
Wolf
return was amazing.
fucking
The,
danger. Huh?
right.
Shit.
Shit. That
Sick.
was a fucking amazing entrance. I was like, yo, because when I was tuned in, because
Mhm.
I'm always tuned in, I was like, oh, here's one of these clones again.
A
The
lot of
clones is
people, you
taking
see?
over.
Amazing, right?
Everybody.
Amazing.
Amazing.
You see?
Amazing.
We're
Shout out to the
working,
whole
man.
clone movement. Yep. For real. And I was like, yo, that's it. This is another clone, and somebody's catching some clone hands, right? So all of a sudden I see fucking smoke clear and it's fucking Wolf Danger with a whole new look, new
Yeah, man.
mentality. and I'm like, holy shit, bro. Well, how
Mm-hmm.
did you feel when you introduced that? Like,
So
how's that?
that was I was looking forward to that for about a month and a half, I would say. Wolf
Mm,
Wolf took some time off
wow.
for his reasons, cool. It
Yes.
all
Shout
worked
out to
out
Wolf Danger again.
with the storyline and shit. So I was like, all right, Wolf, when you ready, this is what you hit me up. He's like, all right, cool. I don't know if he was ready or not yet, but I said, yo, Wolf, I'm starting this Champion of the Year tournament and I want you in it. And I am going to
Ooh,
put you in as question mark. So whenever the wheel lands on question mark, that person just knows they're fighting question mark. They don't know who it is. Wolf said, all right,
nice.
cool. Wolf said, give me a week prior to when you know who I'm fighting. Let me know who I'm fighting. I'm going to make this video. We'll go from there.
Yes, sir.
That's what he did. Hit me up. I told him you'll find lots of Menta. Got the video. He was like, go download the character. I'm ready. But Wolf has been watching as Cheeseburger, Pringles, you name it. He's been watching.
I know.
So
I know.
he's paying
Yes.
attention. He knows what's going on. He knows the movement's real. We ain't going nowhere. But shout out to Wolf Danger and him being actually back on the roster. Great fight tonight. Came up short against Wonder Boy. Chamber matches are hard to win, so don't let that get, make you feel
Yeah, of
down.
course.
We'll see
Of
Wolf
course.
again shortly, man. I'm happy
Only
the Wolf is
DVD
back.
wins those.
Shit.
You know how it goes.
Only the greats can win those, right?
Only the greats.
Only the
That's right.
greats. Shit.
You
This
tell
is
them.
greats.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
TNT.
Also,
Shit. This and that.
this and that, baby. Yeah, no, that was crazy with the Wolfgang thing, and I like that he stuck to his storyline. Great promo, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Um,
All those little videos he was putting out here and there.
so
He thought.
you can't tell us any storyline blow up, any spoilers or nothing. Can't blow
So,
nothing up, right?
so I mean, I
We
tell you a
want to
little,
know.
tell you a little something about DWO is about to get in some shit. If you paid attention to what happened with the dragon and stuff, just and people calling out the original gods and stuff and all that. So just pay attention to that. You see what's happening
Nice.
with the clones, man. They're just going crazy. They're just taking over. So I mean, you don't really know what's going to happen next for them or what's going to happen because it just happens on the spot. So
It's different. It's
so
different.
who is that? Who's me? It's me. Who was that?
That was what I was. That was my next question, actually. What do you think about that? Who's It's me, whoever that thing is,
So
whatever that is. What can you tell us about that?
I could
Or is
just
it too
tell
soon?
you that it's him. So
It's him.
it's him.
Who's him?
I
Who's
can't
him?
give a total description yet, but I mean, you had a few people say it was Tyler Jones, but I mean, Tyler Jones is black. This guy obviously
Right?
had some
Yeah.
white skin.
Yes. Yes.
Had
That's correct.
tattoos. Just almost. I mean, can you name a wrestler without a tattoo?
That's correct.
It seems like everyone has tattoos. So I'm not sure.
Damn.
I'm King Pooty. Maybe I heard.
Oh,
I heard
good
Easy
point.
E. I don't know if I heard Easy
Good
E,
point.
but we haven't heard of Easy. DJ Shaky P, they were saying. But I
That's
don't
true.
know if you got to go back and watch other videos, if anything, and see if he has those tattoos on those forearms, I think, with the gloves. So I'm not sure.
Well, that's clue number one. The tattoos,
There's rumors
basically.
that the guy might come out on Tuesday, tomorrow, and spark something else. So stay tuned for that. I don't know if it's true
Oh
or not.
man.
So yeah. But
Oh man.
that also, like I said, that story just happened within days, and it got all put together today for that final match not to happen. And then I excited everyone saying it was title versus title, and I took it away from you guys. Because Z-Dot's an
Yeah.
asshole,
Well,
and he just makes
no,
decisions live on
it's
the
part
air.
of the storyline, like you said, man. If it's a storyline, then it makes sense.
Yeah.
It has to make sense to you.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, then sorry, you got to move on.
Yes. I mean,
Next one.
and then
I get it.
it's crazy, man. There's a lot of shit still gonna happen that is gonna blow people's minds that are up and coming, and especially, I mean, tomorrow we're spinning the wheel for Champion of the Year round 2 to start. There's 25 amazing names left. I can't wait to see who draws who, man. So I'm
That's
excited
gonna
for
be
that.
sick.
Yeah, man.
I'm looking forward to
Can't
that
take
too.
Champion of the Year away from anyone. So
Yes, sir.
that's
Global
huge.
Studios, man.
Global
This is huge.
Studios.
Tell us about that GEB.
So
Global Extreme Ballers. What's that
global
about?
extreme baller. So one day,
Give us a taste of what's coming, because that's what's next.
so
What's
yeah, that is
next?
what's
That's the
next.
next
That's
question.
kicking off. I think it's January. They're trying to push it to earlier, but I don't know if I could do it. They're feeding for it, but basically, I got hit up by Spicy and said, "Yo, I just got 2K23. What about
Right.
starting a league?" And I was like, I don't know how many people actually got it, for the Xbox and this, that, and the third. And he was like, no, no, no. Like AI versus AI are created players. And I was like, okay,
Wow.
I dig that.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, but guess what? You do the commentary. And I was like, what? I'm gonna call a basketball game, me? What? And he was like, yeah. So he said he's gonna, get the word out. I told him if enough people agree, let's do it. So we got enough people to agree. They took the time to actually make all of our created players, our created ballers. That's what they'll be called, I
Yeah.
guess. We did a draft, had captains. They picked who they wanted on their team to fit their needs and stuff. We got DNAs
DB is
as
involved, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah,
Pay attention. It's coming.
shit.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
We got DNA of legends, of current modern players, of just NBA superstars in general. We had it was supposed to be 4 and 4 and one NBA star, but we actually got enough people now to have our starting fives. So everyone got starting fives. All
So
GEW wrestlers are now converted into GEW ballers, and they'll be on the
ballers. That's
court.
awesome.
So it's going to be a season. We're doing a season. I think it's going to be anywhere from 11 to 21 games, 5 to 7 minute quarters. Playoffs will be first round, best of 7, second round, best of 5, third round, best of 3, and the NBA finals will be one game.
One and done.
One and done. So keep everyone
That's awesome.
in tune as the playoffs go on that their team
That's
got knocked out.
Crap.
You have one game, wins it all. Boom, we still have the next season. Maybe we'll keep teams. Maybe we'll switch them up, But I can't wait to get on the mic and talk some basketball, man. That was my other passion.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, because everybody doesn't know that. Like a lot of people don't know that. That Gaydars originally
Tolos, I'm ready for you on the court whenever, man. Let's go. King Moose will tell you about me. Let's go. Shit.
Let's go. This man was a legend in the slopes.
Yeah,
you guys gotta understand.
Good old times, man. Basketball. I still got it, man. Still got it. So be cool to get.
So it's basically everybody's on 99 again.
Yeah. All 99s, everyone. I mean, it's just gonna be the best team in the AI fucking
the way in crazy. GW the same way in the ballers.
Yes, same shit. No one has an advantage. Everyone is basically, I mean, you might have a DNA of Kobe on one team and DNA of Jordan on the other. You might have Tim Duncan, you might have Akeem, Shaq, who knows. But it's gonna be great to see all these DNAs, coexist with each other and then go toe to toe with each other too. So everyone can shoot, everyone can dunk. So shit.
Yeah, no, that's good. I can't wait for that, man.
That's just gonna be dope. It's a great shout out to Spicy for a great idea, man. Coming. It's like, yo, let's get the ballers going. And I was like, let's do it, man. Tell you, man, these motherfuckers are always working, man. You have no idea, bro. Even when you think someone's not working, people coming up with this idea and texting me this and hit me up with that. I just recently saw a text from Val on Discord. I felt bad that he hit me up like 4 days ago. So I didn't check the Discord message and saw it. So shout out to Val working with stories. But the Khan shit just happened on the spot today. Khan was actually going to fight for that King of the Cage title tonight. But I'll give you a little spoiler, actually, all right? Let me grab my phone. Give me a second. Let's see.
He still gets his, before anything, he still gets his
oh, yeah, he's still getting a rematch, definitely. It's Khan's been working hard, man. Shout out to Khan. He's a great fucking competitor in the ring, too. A guy that you don't want to see one-on-one.
True.
He's been taking names, too. So, I mean, it's like everybody, in GEW. You have your time to shine. You have your time to, lose. It's just the way the ball rolls. 2K wants you to win, you're going to win.
But we can't lie to people either. Sometimes you're a bum. And get out of here with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We know who you are. We're not gonna say no names.
Say some names, God. Let me hear it. So
I got a few. So you want to hear mine?
Yeah, go ahead. While I pull this up, go ahead. I'll get back to it. Who's the bums for you?
The bums, TBG, both of them. Cain and Abel.
Cain and Abel.
787. No matter who
787.
you are, you're a bum. Jedi, whoever you are too, you're a bum. Let me see who else is a bum. That's 4 I gave you, right?
Yep.
Let me see. Number 5, biggest bum to me. Biggest bum. I'm gonna go with Caleb Hopkins.
Caleb Hopkins?
You're a bum too. Yes, sir. You're a bum.
You were just praising him on your show the other day. What's going on here?
Nah, because I like him as out of character.
Out of character, you love him. You said he's one of your
favorite. I love him, man. I would like to see him fight in every card, like every show. You know what I mean? So
I'll get into this Val and Khan thing, but I got a question for you. Who are your biggest surprises in GEW?
Surprises?
Yeah, 3 biggest surprise wrestlers that you're like, wow.
Well, we're gonna have the top with Wolf Danger, of course. Like, wow, I didn't expect that. Even though I did, but I didn't because I was waiting. But like, wow. And let me see another wow. David Pope is a wow.
David Pope wows you? Okay.
Yeah, he wows me. I was like, wow, because they like literally he came from the Hopkins shadow, the Storm shadow. Get what I'm saying? Like came fresh and boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see that. Like I said, I've been watching him at FEW. He's been really impressive. So to have him on November to Remember pay-per-view too was really good to see him on my stage, not down in FEW, and get to announce his his moves and everything. It was cool, man. Great fight. And then when me and Savage talked, we was like, I think Pope is a call up, and he was like, yeah, I totally agree with you. So I was like, let's do it. So
awesome.
Shout out to Princess Alicia too, giving it her all down in FEW. Same on November to Remember, falling short.
Yeah, man.
But
shout out to Princess Alicia.
She got the heart, man.
Like
it's a warrior.
Yeah.
So she's fighting tomorrow. Get ready, second round for her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Her and Agent Bonnie will start off our Tuesday night, ladies and gentlemen. Takedown Tuesday. So yeah, who's your third biggest surprise?
Surprise? Well, I'm surprised that Zay has been whooping ass like on some wow.
Okay.
Like, you're saying people that wow me, right?
Yeah. Three people, like 3 wrestlers right now that have that wow factor for you. That you're like,
that
wow
factor. Yeah. Those are my 3. Yeah, Zay.
Okay.
I say Zay because he's like you said, bro. He fought like 6 times for the title.
Yeah, he's been doing his thing, man.
He's won. He got called out by Savage. Savage deserved it. Savage also.
Savage beat him, but he couldn't beat him when it counted for the world title in the last standing match.
That's the world champ, man. Like, you gotta respect that.
He is the face of GEW right now. Zay the Assassin, DWO for life, holding it over there. Hopkins, the Intercontinental Champion. Yelly Q, great fighter. Casey, still in the tournament too. She fights tomorrow. So they got some great talent there. There's a lot of questions about Wolf if he's still with DWO or anything. He's not answering them. So we just got to pay close attention from what I'm hearing.
That's what I was asking you earlier. I was asking like, damn, what's up with Wolf? Is DWO or
I can't answer that. Wolf has something in play for that. So you guys just got to keep your eyes glued to the screen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man.
That's right.
Wolf's working, man. Wolf has come a long way from when he first started with GEW and his other Efeds that he's in that's just about wrestling. Over here, man, there's a lot of role playing going on. A lot of you have the voice behind your character. You set the tone for your character. So with that,
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, Wolf's learning a lot. He's come a long way, man. His promos have gotten better. His videos are exceptional. And the talent's there. So Wolf Danger, man. Shout out.
100%, man.
So little piggyback back for you for our man Fresh Prince earlier tonight. Said he had a great idea for the King of the Cage at the pay-per-view. He's thinking like an elimination chamber, but a twist. The other 4 members have to earn a spot. 1 from each faction, DWO, AWO, Gravediggers, and the Nightmares he included. So like you could say rum or dirty if you want, spicy, Sir Morning, DBD, Moose, Ali Bart, let them fight. ETC, he said, those winners will go up against Val and Khan in a King of the Cage Hell in a Cell match.
That's fire.
Something a little different. We haven't seen something like that. So basically what he's saying is you're going to get the faction. We've had faction wars, but now you're going to have these factions, these members fight in the ring, earn their spot. Yes, and then they'll earn their spot to go up against Val and Khan. So there's 4 other people I got to basically, get together. So before I saw that message, I already set Khan versus Val tonight for the King of the Cage title. As I'm fucking doing 25,000 things at once, downloading videos, getting videos in the right spot to play at the right time, I read that message and I was like, fuck, bro. I was like, I don't think I could do it. But one of the videos fucked up and gave me the opportunity to exit a match and basically switch that title match to a non-title and cause an interruption and have Magic attack Khan. So...
yeah.
No, so we got stories, man. Yeah, we on the fly, man. We made it happen. So shout out to Val for bringing that to my attention. My fault reading it late. Just a busy man as of late. So we're working. But I got it, man. We got the job done.
It happens, brother. I get it. That's crazy. So another thing too. What about like a boxing and a UFC type of, or maybe football or something like that for like the global studio movement?
So yeah, global studios right now. What we got? We got GEW. We present GEW. We present FEW. We present TNT with Mr. 357. We also have the Midnight Club, Midnight Fight Club, right? I always say it wrong. Midnight Madness,
well,
I call it.
GW Fight Club, Midnight Madness.
Yeah, GW Fight Club, Midnight Madness we have as well. That's also like after show hours or just matches that, you might not see right now in GW. You might see it down there where it's, no holds barred. You got to knock a motherfucker out.
Basically,
Def Jam Vendetta. You heard?
Yeah. Shit. Yes. Let's fight, no pinfalls. Everybody fights till you can't fight no more.
Fight till you can't fight no more. So, I mean, now we have the GW Ballers. There's no saying what could happen next for a UFC or Madden or something like that. It all depends on the game and what basically you can put into the game, basically. Like, I don't really have time to make all these people. Shout out to everyone, Tolo, Storm, Spicy, taking the time to make these ballers and setting everything up. So those motherfuckers went to work. But yeah, it's not off the table as of right now. But we're just gonna, go with the basketball, see how the basketball pans out. If everyone enjoys it, if it's, like, oh shit, this is something let's see this matchup, or and how entertaining it could be with me commentating the moves and the shots and the fouls.
Right.
Like, knock that mother. I'm gonna say some crazy shit, but whatever.
Hey, brother. Yeah,
that's gonna be fun. But we'll see. I don't know, Madden maybe. I don't know. Have a quarterback and a D. I don't know. We'll have to figure something out with that one when the time is right for that.
What happens with that? I look to see something like that.
You said boxing, but they don't really have a boxing game out. We have to wait till them to drop it. It's supposed to. Hopefully it is. They're long overdue with that shit. Because I used to back in the day with Ant. Shout out to Ant. We used to sit down and watch fucking Knockout Kings and bet money on the fights. So
yes, sir.
That's a PlayStation.
I remember the round 3.
Hell yeah. So, but yeah, man. It's not off the table. We'll see what else Global Studios could bring to the table. We're happy with the movement right now and what we got brewing for this basketball league in January. So, and we're not stopping here. I know you guys know in a year maybe there's a new WWE 2K23 out, maybe there's not, but there is an AEW fight game with some crazy matches that it looks like the old No Mercy WrestleMania 2000 feels.
Yeah, it got that little vibe to it.
Not sure how the game is going to be in general, but if it's AI versus AI and they got, a lot more matches that we could, take advantage of and stuff that people would love to see, that we try to make happen here with the 3 stages of hell or fire matches that we just can't. You can make it happen there, and that game is legit. We might do a little switch, switch. We'll see. But
right, we can make it like another. You can make it like another brand under the Global Studio. Maybe that could be like a fight club.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yep. So there's nothing off the
Fire.
table. We'll test all the waters. We'll see what's out there and what works best for us and what keeps us engaged and entertained. That's what will help make our decision at the end of the day. Only what's
That's
right
fire.
for the family. So
Absolutely, man. That's fire, bro.
that's what
I
we
like
do it
the way
for.
you say that
Yeah,
because
man.
you do it for the
Motherfuckers
family. It's
have
like
become family.
family.
All you motherfuckers. I
Yes,
love
sir.
ya.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rock.
man. We love you too, bro. You know, shout out to everybody putting together the wedding gift.
Yeah, man.
You
The
know,
wedding gift, everybody, man. You guys are crazy. Got the belt right here. It's always with me. Never
shit
leaves
is
my side, man.
yes,
It's
sir.
it's
That's fire,
amazing.
man. I came up with the idea. I was like, you know what? We should come something and all of us get together and say we love this shit and we're really down for this shit. Then we should like show love because he's
Yeah.
putting us out there. Because to
Yeah.
tell you the truth, if it wasn't for you putting the GW thing going out there, a lot of these other Efeds wouldn't know who our cause are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which
They
sucks.
wouldn't
That that
know who our
that sucks,
characters
man.
are.
You gotta
You know, and
that
with us
sucks.
still, like you said earlier, come correct and be like, hey man, I would like you in my league. You know, you down for that. If they with it, then go with it. If not, then hey, GW don't own you. But if you're loyal here, stay loyal here.
Yeah,
That's
man. I
what we
mean,
basically
I
saying.
would like that if I have my wrestler over here, stay here, make the name for
Yeah.
yourself here. I mean, you don't really know what's out there and what they're gonna do for your wrestler over here. I can
You
guarantee
got
that.
household names.
Yeah,
You got household names here.
you're here. You're gonna get your day to shine. It might not be tomorrow, might not be next week, maybe in a month. But hey, I mean, look how I pulled Red Rum. He was on a crazy losing streak, couldn't win a match. I was like, I'm giving this. He's in the world title shot. He's up there. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck what anyone says. He's
Like,
you know
can you imagine if Red Rum would have pulled off the heavyweight title win? Everybody
crazy,
would have
man.
went nuts.
He almost
Everybody
did.
would have went
He
nuts.
came close. I think he was the closest. Him and Savage probably the closest to beating Zay right now. But
Yeah, I
we'll
agree.
see. Zay's fresh. Zay's ready to draw some more blood on these guys. Well, I'll leave it at that. You'll see what's coming next for
Yeah,
Zay.
yeah. You don't want to spoil nothing. I
I
get
don't
you.
want to give
I
too
get you.
much. Give a little. You know what's happening with Val already with Khan. Um, we know Texans going with Wonder Boy. Who's gonna fight Magic? Huh? Who's coming after the fucking world title?
That's right. I
There's
mean,
rumors. There's rumors Wolf wants it back because he said he never really lost it. It just got vacant because
that,
he
that
was
is
never
correct.
supposed to wrestle
That's
with
how
them and stuff.
DVD felt about the $1 billion title, actually.
Yeah, but I
So
mean,
shout out to Wolf
what
Danger
did
again.
DBD do wrong?
Yeah. Well, DBD violated. He went at the boss, and
Yeah.
you don't go. You don't do Vince McMahon Stone Cold shit.
See,
And
exactly. But you know what I
not when the
respect,
princess is watching.
and
You know.
I'll give you this DVD. One thing I respect and love about DVD, the in character, out of character shit is he knows, it's just a game and it's all for the entertainment purposes. And I know when I got
Absolutely.
hit with that chair, that I was like, you know what, I could take this title from this man, and I'm not gonna hear like, oh, fuck you, you screwed me over, fuck
Fuck
you,
this.
fuck your
I'm out of here.
GW. I
Yeah.
didn't hear none of that.
Like I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm
I didn't
done.
hear none of that.
Yeah.
I heard, oh, okay, cool, all right, well, fuck that title. I'll go after
If
another
it's if
title. I don't need that shit.
Yeah, it
Or
fits the storyline.
yes, man.
Actually, that made me think. That made me think because like it made me put it like in a storyline perspective. It made
Mm-hmm.
me think like, well now DVD should just focus on being since he's this big tough motherfucker
Yeah,
and
he's a
just fuck the
scumbag.
boss.
Shit.
So you're like in a main eventer. So
Yes.
go for the main event title. Forget
Yeah.
about all these other little titles around and go for that.
I
That's how I
mean,
look
you
at it.
pulled off still
Kept
one of the
that.
most talked about fucking backstabbing moves in the history of the sport, if you ask me. At
Yeah,
what do you
absolutely.
call it? Baptized in blood. Not only attacked one member of your old faction, but the whole team, almost causing
I
all of
was
them
telling
titles. So
And I
still,
was telling my guest that I was telling my guest the other day that too. I was saying that uh, that made that pay per view for
mm-hmm.
DVD. Like DVD was made on that pay per view. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
from there on,
We
that's who
broke out the
DVD is.
shell.
Yeah. Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's granted. I think I was asked about on the Shaky podcast. Fucking yeah, I was asked what was like if I had to bring up something to show someone to like, yo, come check out GW at the time. That was it. That was the pay per view, and I think it was you attacking Zay first because I was like, you and him was
Yeah.
DWO for life, going after tag team titles, and you felt like no one had your back and you wasn't getting enough shine, and you took matters into your own hands. So
Yeah, it felt different. It felt like I need to switch the story. I wanted to make an
yeah,
impact as a solo guy
you
because
did it,
I do
man.
better in solo matches. So
So you get the Gravediggers now. What's going on over there? There's a lot of talk. Like I see,
yeah,
All American Ali Bart with head of the table. Like who's really the head of the table? What did you really kill SGK? Like what happened?
well, the SGK thing was shout out to the SGK and his whole move they did. That was awesome. The thing with SGK was either you're in or you're out. So I get the whole clone
Yep,
war thing and the whole clone movement. I get that it's supposed to be you get cloned and your guy's like in captivity or somewhere,
yep,
But SGK decided that he wants to like die and be resurrected as something else.
yeah.
So I was like, all right, so I guess you're not a grave digger. You know what I mean? So the whole grave digger thing is like everybody knows DVD's a scumbag. You don't trust DVD. Uh, and DVD don't play well with others.
It's
The
fact.
thing is, I would like DVD to be a leader of a faction. But the only ones that I think DVD really has favorites in the faction is that he goes after people like the new guy David Pope.
Yep.
He'll say something about Moose. Like, yeah, Moose. Like he'll talk to A Dot when you're in character.
Yeah, yeah.
He'll tell you stuff like, yo, give my boy Moose a shot. Give my boy David Pope a shot.
Yep.
Give my guy this or that. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he hasn't said nothing about Ali Bart. But Ali Bart, the thing with Ali Bart is I don't know who he is. You
Nobody
know,
knows who the fuck he is.
you know what I'm saying? Like if you was to come to me and tell me something like, hey yo, he's another like shout out to Ali Bart, man, because I know you as Ali Bart, so I'm gonna call you that.
Yeah.
And shout out to him for being who he is, but he got that RJ thing
Yeah.
where like, dude, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes. Yes.
so
TBG was like that too for a while. It's like every show
right,
they
right.
want to change up their look and their character, and it's like, nah,
Don't
man,
don't
don't
change, don't
stop.
switch it up. They stick to the
Yeah, keep
storyline.
it.
Shout out to Troy Andrews too. He's part of my clique,
Yeah,
and
I'm
he's an
watching him in
FEW guy.
FEW. I like him.
You
I'm
know,
watching him.
yeah, man. It's just like you gotta like win it over. Like if you're not active, like I look at it like the more active you are, the more I can get you on the show
Yeah,
because I feel
granted,
like I got
you're
pulled.
right.
You know
There's
what I'm saying?
nothing. Yeah, yeah. Granted, I
Yeah,
mean, like that's
like
what I always say. You busy with life and shit. Cool. Just a promo here and
of
there,
course,
check in, boom, and that's it.
of course. Just be active. If you're active with me, brother, I got you, and you're part of my clique. Like
Got you.
shout out to Moose. You got personal shit going on in your
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
I get it, but I put him out there. I speak to you on the low and
yeah,
be like,
yeah,
yo, man, what's up, Moose? Give him a shot at something. You know what I mean? Or you know. So I look at it like that with the grave diggers. So if you're not active like that with me, then sorry, guy.
keep
I'm
it
gonna have to
moving.
push you to the side. Yeah, I'm gonna have
All right.
to like shout out to Black Priest too. He's part of the grave diggers. Came up from FEW, but I don't know who
Oh,
you are either, man.
yeah,
Like
I want to get him on the card. I think I might get him on the card Thursday. See him in action. So
right, man. So
yeah, you got.
it's like it's those things with the faction thing with me. I would like to make like a tag team run. With one of my guys,
I saw
but
that today. David Pope talking about some tag team action, tag team, around the waist. How you feeling about that? Well, talk to me.
like, yeah, hey, man. Like I said, I'm always down to fight anybody, brother. I don't
Yeah,
care about titles. Like
I
you
know,
said, earlier, I told you. I
100%.
told you
That's
this from
I
the
love
jump.
it. Yep.
If I get my shot, I get my shot. But I want my
Oh, you
shot to be
will
like, wow,
definitely. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like
Yes,
I don't want my shot to be handed to me. Like I
yes,
called out that because I got that raffle. Shout out to that day, that pay
yeah.
per view also.
You shouldn't have
And
did it.
I shouldn't have did it. I called it too soon. I had to
Yeah,
preface it. I cashed in too early.
yeah, yep.
But
That's great. That's funny, man. Nah, but yeah, that's what it is,
yeah,
man. Just stay
I see a
patient.
tag team, me and Pope. Yeah, I could do. We could do a little run. For the tag
Yeah,
team titles. And like you said, man, everybody's in character, and like I play my character the way I can play it because I always wanted to be a wrestler. Like I watch the Attitude Era and be like, yo, I want to do that Stone Cold shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that Rock shit. And
yeah. Be on top of the world, man. Shit. I
you know,
mean, you like
if
that right
it's
now
all
without a title, man. Everyone calls you out. Everyone wants to fight, and you know.
so if you want to fight me, let's fight. That's what I
Yeah,
say.
I know.
You know how it goes.
That's what. That's
And
the
this is
TV.
what makes it. And shout out to these fans too because if it wasn't for her, like that when she said it live on your podcast, man, I was like, yo, I feel the love,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Like,
She's
because
I've always votes for you. You're her
yeah, man.
favorite by far.
Shout out to Miss Dance. Shout out to
Dude.
Mello and Juju. Like
Yeah,
they
man.
like my shit, even though they know I'm a bad guy.
Yeah,
They know that
exactly. I
fuck
must
it,
say,
I like it.
I heard Tolo's on his on the podcast with you when he said that his daughters look forward to Tuesday and Thursday, look forward
Yes,
to our
sir.
shows. Be like, oh shit,
Shout out to Tolos, man.
GW's
Yep.
on. When I first started, again, I told Dirty Sanchez put him on, and he said he let like all his people know, his brothers and shit. And out of nowhere, I just got a random text from Spicy saying, "Yo, great show. My kids now look forward. They have something to look forward to every Tuesday and Thursday." And I remember
That's awesome.
seeing that text and running right to the first day. He's like, "Yo, babe, look at this." She's like, "Who's that?" I was like, "I don't even fucking know who it is right now." But then I was like, "Oh," and I talked to him. He was like, "Yeah, it's Spicy. It's Dirty's brother. Blah blah." Well, Angel's brother. That's his real name. Shout out to Dirty Angel.
Right.
And
Yeah.
he was,
For real. Shout out to
and I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah,
Yep.
every Tuesday and Thursday now. They look forward to your show, man." So that really, and I was like, "Look, Miss Dance, look what we got, man." And she was like, "What?" So
She's like, let's run another show right now.
yeah,
Right?
that's what it's about, man. It was that.
Yeah, man.
I was like,
awesome.
keep on. And then as we kept going, and it's like you guys in the chats, like, all the shows this week, blah blah. If I would cancel for something, see how everyone would be like, down and
Of
hurt.
course,
And
man. We got to Yeah,
you
no,
know,
of course, man. And we gotta understand too, like, life
yeah,
strikes,
man,
man.
it
Reality
strikes.
strikes,
It
man.
does, But we're here, man. We ain't going nowhere. So I tell you, if I miss a show like I did Thursday, it's gonna happen. And this
It's
week
gonna
we have,
happen double.
yes,
Yeah,
this week
you pay it back with
regular
interest.
schedule and program this week. So we'll be on tomorrow. Might see something Wednesday just because of storyline purposes. So stay tuned for that.
Happy fire, look at
Yeah.
that.
And
You
then
heard it here
Thursday, of
first.
course. Yeah. So might get 4 shows this week out of so stay tuned for that. There'll be some crazy shit. So yeah, we're working, man. There's a lot of shit. People don't
We're working.
understand all
I see you.
the shit. Like you'll have 2 people talking in one chat, and there's another chat going on with something else that might actually coexist with that chat. They don't even know about it yet. So a lot of oohs and ahs.
Nice. So basically, GW as the wrestling brand is not affiliated with no one else other than FEW and the little Fight Club things that they got going on the weekends.
Correct. Yep.
Gotcha.
That's it.
So because there's people, like I said, there's people in the Discord and in giving shout outs to this shit, and I'm like, wait, I don't know how ADOT feels about this. You gotta check in
I
with
let
him
them be
first.
now.
You know what I
I
mean?
let people, I let them do what they want, and then the people who are here go and make their decisions. If they go over there, whatever. But I don't. I just turn my shoulder and look the other way. Honestly, I don't even click on it, and I keep it moving.
Of course.
I keep it all GW, and the people who want to be here are going to be here. The people who basically want GW to keep growing are going to make it keep growing like they've been doing. There's a lot of people I don't tell to do anything, and these guys will hit me up and be like, "Yo, I did this, that, boom." Shout out to all the creators: Tolos, Storm, Val, Spicy, Sir Morning, you,
100%.
Anyone who's helped out making someone, just saying, "Hey," going off a name and not even a picture sometimes, just a description of, I want this guy to look like that. Boom, boom, and guess what? It happens. So,
man, and the recruits too. Like it's like we come to you and be like, "Yo, look, this dude want to join." You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody got so big. GW gotten so big that you used to deal with that personally yourself.
Yes.
Now it's just like, give it a Savage. Savage will take care of it. And I got it next, right?
Exactly.
It's like
sign that contract.
Crazy how it's grown
in FEW and make a name for yourself. Shout out to Savage. A lot of people at first thought he was going to try to take over GEW and
of course. Shout out to Savage, man, for real, man. He was my first
outshine.
He's my first guest. Yeah, he's my first guest, man, and he's my highest listeners so far on the show.
Nice. That's what's up.
Shout out to that, man. Yeah,
that's
man.
Dope. Yeah, Savage. I remember him coming from another company. He told me he had someone else in another company. I ain't gonna name the company's name because it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
But
fuck them. Yeah.
He said, "Yo, I'm in another company." Blah blah. I say, "That's cool, man. Just don't say anything about them over here." That's what he did. But then shit fell out over there, and he showed me some grimy shit what they were doing, and what
He felt at home here. He
what
told
he
me
was
about that. Yeah.
reading, everything. And I mean, he came in like a savage too, causing chaos. Not everyone, was upon on that. They didn't like him,
That's correct.
but he's a great guy, man. He's all about the
Reigning
business
tag team
too.
champion.
Yeah, fuck champions and belts. Just like in general, like thinking of storylines, helping out, promos, running FEW.
Oh, yeah.
Just he knows what this is about. It's not about we don't do it for the views or the money or anything. We do it to live out, like I said, the
Fun.
fantasies, the dreams. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Have some fun, get out of character, role play, and he loves it. I love it. Shout out to everyone also, like, working now with FEW too, helping with anything Storm. He brought Storm over. Like Storm is fucking out of this world with shit. Like it'll be like 2:30 in the morning. I'll get a text. Got a new arena.
He's global.
New arena, man. I didn't even
Global
ask for it,
Studio.
bro. Did not even ask for it.
Storm is Global Studios, man. He's faithful to the company. He's a creator. So if anybody is listening that's outside of the GW community or the Global Studio community, you can also check out Storm. You know what I'm saying? He'll do your work for you. You know what I'm saying? You speak to him about whatever you got to speak to him about when it comes to business.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing the shit that Hopkins just made a new arena too. He just sent me a new arena. So
yes,
I'll drop it at I'll drop this New Year's Eve Massacre. Stay tuned.
Oh,
stay tuned.
We're getting the show on New Year's Eve, folks.
It might be New Year's Eve, it might be New Year's Day Massacre.
It might be, yeah. All right, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a New Year's show.
Yep.
You get it.
The arena's already made. I have the Total Elimination arena already made. I have something else already made. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Miss Dance's show has not happened yet. So I don't know if y'all forgot about that.
Maybe you should mix the Miss Dance thing like a little Christmas show, maybe a little Christmas Eve thing. How Puerto Ricans celebrate Christmas Eve.
The reason no show has happened yet is basically because the clone shit going on. It just does not make sense for her show to happen with the matches she had. So she knows it's gonna happen. She's waiting. It's on page 62 of my book. So we're good.
We know about these matches too. Yeah. If everybody's paying attention, who's mentioned these matches before.
Exactly. So it's gonna be entertaining as fuck, but just gotta wait a little bit longer as we got a storyline brewing. So it's good shit, man. It's a lot of fun, man. I love having fun. Love when there's a show and it's like, all right, these motherfuckers have no idea what is going to happen tonight. Let's see how they react. And shoo, it's crazy. That's what it is for me. That's why I don't care if I fight. I want to see the reactions of you guys and how you guys, think the show went. So
everything in time to be decided, right? So
yeah, man. Shit. Hopefully keep you on your toes and be like, all right, what's gonna happen the next day? Or did that really just happen tonight? Why did he do that? Like, no one knew that was savage. No one knew Zay was gonna get attacked. So that's the shit.
Well, you know how it goes, bro.
I love it, man. You guys make it what it is, man. You make or break us.
You made us feel at home, man. You made us feel at home, and we felt like, yo, we gotta do something, man. That's why we gave you that world title, brother.
Oh yeah,
like,
man.
You're the world champ. You and your wife, bro. You guys deserve it. Shout out to you guys for tying the knot, October 14th. And made it official, and you guys are the champs. You guys, that belt is representing from us. That's from the GW family. You know what I'm saying? To you, like, yo, you're our champs. You guys together are the world champs. You know what I'm saying? If we're bringing this together. Shout out to Miss Dance. Without this wouldn't have been possible. Yeah, man. That's fire, bro. That came from the heart from all of us. So it was no bullshit. Nobody argued about nothing. Everybody was all with it. Like, yep, let's do it.
Yeah, man. We've come a long way from arguing, letting a little this and that get to everybody and learning. We've come a long way, man. Yeah, man. We're amazing. TNT.
Now, flex, man.
Shit. But man, we're going to continue to grow, man. So, I mean, I think right now we're like 1.67, I think, subscribers. 1K, 1,600 and something.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
It came from 12 12 subscribers. Like, hey, let's watch this little show that he's doing for his daughter real quick. He got interesting characters, and he got some friends. It's crazy, right? Yeah, you got some friends that he plays games with at night and
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
And they all joined in because they got the game. And look how it turned out to
Hey,
be.
man, I'm not
fucking
a camera person either, which is crazy. So it's you
and look,
motherfuckers love it.
you
So.
came out your shell too, like
Yeah,
you
man.
said. You came out your shell, man. Like fuck it, like I'm doing this shit. This is fun. I'm feeling like like a kid again. You're commentating, by the way, bro. I don't know if people give you the compliment, but you're top notch in that shit.
I try,
like,
man. I try. That's my goal to keep you guys, like intrigued in the action of what's going on and
love it.
Try to give me care. That's why I love Red Rum, man. He brings the best out of me. So shout out to Red Rum.
Yeah, man.
Puts that body on the line.
That's awesome, bro. I love it. Yeah, I love it. So before we call it,
you
got any questions for DBD or for me or anything that you want to you can say anything you want to address. You can ask me questions. It's official.
So let's go with DBD. What dream match do you want to see? If I could put one match on Thursday, what match would it be?
Put a match on Thursday.
Yep.
And it doesn't include myself, right?
I don't give a fuck. What match? 2 questions.
Well,
2 questions. All right, let's rewind that. 2 questions. One match that you want to have, and we could have it on Thursday. And second question, what match, not including you, would you want to see on Thursday?
All right. The first match that I would want to see, and this is not like me, but I would like to see it. But it's because the storylines don't make sense right now.
And it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be a 1-on-1. It could be whatever. What is a match that you'd love to see? With a title, without a title, Z-Dot will make it happen.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. I would like to see me, Hopkins, and Storm in a triple threat, like on some cage shit though.
Okay.
Because those are like my 2. I want to beat those guys. Like if I could beat those guys, I know that DBD can shine. You get what I'm saying? Like DBD is DBD. You get what I'm saying?
That's you. That's including you right there, right? That's you.
Right. That's me including myself. Right. Okay. Now the one without including myself, a match that I would like to see, they'd be like, wow, will be Zay versus Storm, but the Storm, not Rain. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see that, but I know that can't happen right now with the storylines. But that would be a match that I'd be like, yo, let's see this shit now.
Yeah, that's a good match.
World title.
That is.
You know what I'm saying?
So we can't see that right now, though. What is something if we could see right now?
Right now, right? That was what you were really asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Something you can see right now. Oh, damn, shit is tough, bro.
Yeah, tell me about it. I have to make these matches.
I know. You got to make this happen, right? Imagine that. So something I want to see right now.
Like, we got to have that on the card.
Whew. I don't want to fuck it up, man. But
there's no right or wrong because eventually every match is gonna happen. So
yeah, I know it's gonna happen.
He's nervous, guys.
Yeah, I would like to see Val and Zay.
Okay.
Like I want to see that now. Like make that happen now.
That sucks. But, okay.
I know.
Damn. Okay.
But let's just say that one doesn't count, right? Okay. But in reality, I would like to see Hopkins and Storm on a 1-on-1 too.
Hopkins and Storm. Okay, so a lot of Storm here.
It's Rain too. Put Rain for Hopkins right now because that makes sense. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I know Rain is not Storm.
Yeah.
But it's a little taste. You know
little taste. Okay.
You know what it is? Because I thought he was gonna ask me who's my top 5, right? And I was gonna keep it like 100 and Storm and Caleb Hopkins. So
you said that on the Hopkins show. I remember that. You said I didn't get that question they asked you. Nah. You said that
You know,
already.
like these guys are like talents that I'm looking at besides myself because I think that I'm the greatest. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Even if I win or lose, because you know how I do.
That's it.
But yeah, that's how you got to look at it. And these
Uh-huh.
guys are great. The ones that I mentioned. I like Wolf Danger now too. I like the
Yeah.
new Wolf
You've
Danger.
always liked
So I
Wolf.
would
Since
like,
Wolf first came in, you liked
yeah.
Wolf.
I
Wolf Danger.
recruited him to the
Yes.
DWO shit.
Yes, you
I've been
did.
recruiting, bro. I recruited to the GW. I recruited
Hopkins
to
too.
GWO. You know? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Take a lot of credit for that. Definitely. That's it. I mean, shit. All right. So I got some matches here. Keep that in my bag. Uh,
Yeah, man.
if you have any other
Ready.
questions, you could ask me. Any questions on the table, basically. So if you want to
Yeah, man.
ask a
I
few,
think
ask.
I give me a tag team match with my Gravediggers, man. I think me and my team should shine more. I think that I just want that's the main thing I want from you. Like I want you to make my team shine a little bit, but I want to shine with them. So meaning like put us in some tag teams. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like
I do have
let
you.
us let us
I do have you named one earlier tonight on the air when you said DVD and Moose
yeah.
will be versing Z Dot and Icy. So that's happening.
Let, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's start it off like that, and I can keep Moose as my tag team partner, just to get him more on the card because
Yep.
you know I got that leverage to get on the card more often. Shout out to the people who think that I don't deserve to be on the card, but I put in the fucking work for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I work my ass off promoting DVD, so fuck that. So get me and Moose up there as some tag
That's already.
teams. You know what
I'd
I'm saying?
say that's
That's
already
fair.
happening Tuesday. That's already set. The card is
So
already set. So
that's pretty much yeah. So after that, just me and Moose run for a little tag team division for a run to the titles one day. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So you
So
know
I
whatever.
will piggyback off that for a little. The tag team titles. I mean, they're coming back soon. I know with the storyline, everyone's like, "Oh, the tag team titles, they're coming. Don't
Yeah,
worry."
right. That's what I'm saying. When it's time, we
Yep.
want the tag team title run. So when Storm comes back, let's make that happen. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm not saying let's
Okay.
go for the titles right away. I just
Nah, I
give
got you.
us a couple
Work your
matches.
way
You know
up,
what I mean?
especially. I mean,
Yeah.
especially after them. I
Right.
mean, the bad guys had a good win tonight over the Mellow Brothers.
Yes, sir.
So gotta
Yes,
watch
sir.
out for them now. Maybe they're making some noise back, but we'll see. Uh, we will
Yeah,
see.
man.
All right. So I mean, it's up to you. If you have any other questions, man, I'm down to answer them. Yeah.
Well, you know, bro, I think I probably got like a million more questions for you, brother. But you know, we're gonna leave it as to be continued, maybe. You know what
Okay.
I mean?
All right.
But
Cool with that.
like yo, man, like you don't even understand. Like besides the point of being in character and out of character, you are my boy. I know you for life
Yes.
already. You know, it's been a lifetime, and bro, I appreciate you showing love to this little thing I'm doing right now.
Yeah,
This
man.
this
TNT,
match.
man. Better tune in.
That's it. It's part of Global Studios, man. I
Yes.
appreciate you giving me the opportunity for letting me shout the shit out. You know what I mean? Putting it out there.
You already
And
know.
this is season one, you know, and you're the boss of the shit. So it's an honor to have the boss of the shit as my fucking top episode here. It's probably gonna be the season finale for this. After
Okay.
this, I'll probably interview people about whatever else and stuff. But
Nice.
bro,
I mean, I'm
without
always
you, man,
whenever
this
you
shit
want
wouldn't
me
be
back
possible.
on, man.
That's it.
Shit.
Of course, man. Now we do it. We continue in this shit. But like I said, this is season one. We're talking about Efeds and what the Efed movement is, and we're talking from the GW perspective because it's global studios. That's what
Yes.
season one's about. You know what I'm saying? And you're
So,
A. Jizzle, the fucking CEO,
yes, sir.
founder.
You already know.
Yeah,
So,
man. Shout out to the Baker.
shit.
Shout out to Miss Dance. You know. Shout out to Autumn also. Shout out to the whole family out there.
Yes.
You know how it goes, bro. It's all love,
It's
bro. And
amazing.
like I said, yeah, we had this shit since man. DBD's been a character, a hidden character. He looked up to the GW fucking legend, Sergeant General. Everybody don't know about Sergeant
Hell
General.
yeah.
20 plus years.
Fuck yeah. Walking
DBD's
icon.
also been 20 plus years. He looked like Bodega. So when he was when so
That's
every time
awesome. That's
you
great.
know how it goes, brother.
Hell
Nah,
yeah,
man. But
man.
like I said, I appreciate you for coming, man, and it's been an honor, bro. And for you giving me this opportunity, like to do this
Yeah,
shit
man.
and to
Nah, you
interview and
already
talk
know,
shit
man.
about it.
Shout out
Yeah, man. Your family.
to Global Studios. Shout out to TNT. Just shout out to the GW Ballers is about to start. FEW, the GW, the Midnight Fight Club madness that we got going on. Shout out to the whole GW family as a whole, just for working behind the scenes,
Facts.
promoting, making everything just come together, and that's the reason we are where we are. And like I always say, only we can stop us. No one else is going to stop us because no one else could do what we do. So I'm not worried about anything else out there but us inside our movement, our family. And as we continue to grow, it's just going to, ceiling. We're going to burst through the ceiling, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of shit happening.
Baby.
So just keep doing what you're doing, man. You might not think might think someone's doing something wrong. Nothing's wrong, man. All ideas, all positive, all negative. Feedback, suggestions, leave them, bring them to us, hit us up, let us know whatever we could do to improve something or fall back on something because we're doing something a little too much on something. Just let us have it, man. We want to hear it all. So that's how I'll end this. Shout out to the family. I love all y'all. Wings up.
Yeah, man. Like I said earlier, bro, we love you too, bro. We all love you, man. I love you too because you're my dude from before this GW shit started.
True.
And I knew you a long time. So, you know how it goes, man. Your family.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Yes, sir, brother. And like, again, this is TNT, this and that, Mr. 357. And my guest tonight was A. Jizzle, CEO, founder, Global Extreme Wrestling. Peace.